Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh. My camera. We got some auto settings going on here, boys. First, let me do adjust. Configure video. Turn that off. Turn these off. Okay. Good evening, Andreas. How are you? You can have it right back around here. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. Sorry I was late. Wife and two older kids were at a birthday party. Ran a little late. Had to get food on the way home, so I'm eating Sonic. So thank you everyone for your patience. Hopefully you can't hear this. How's everyone doing? We will begin here shortly. Try to get most of the food eaten real fast. Just wait for people to come in. Big Tony, how's it going? Dum 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 dum. All right. So, I know what'll be the next thing we'll be going into here. Could be interesting stuff. Okay, we about ready to go. Recording has started. We're about ready. Cherry limeade. All right. How many people we got? 3, 4? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're getting started here with our 40th album reaction. No bourbon? Not yet. Not yet. It's 2:30. Maybe like if we take a break, I'll come back with some. All right. So, go over here. Nope, that's not right. This one. That one. There you go. We have the thumbnails up. So, Substance. The part 1 and part 2 of Substance here. So, we did talk about this in the review, the discussion that we did. This, I don't... So, it depends on if we cover the extra CD, right? So, on its own, Warsaw Leaders of Men, interesting. It's interesting to hear their first stuff. Digital, I remember being kind of cool. Transmission, not bad. Different version of She's Lost Control. This first disc is pretty good. I think it's the second disc that I was just kind of like on. Let's go back and listen to a couple of these again.
3501252.
So we got the punky stuff here, which all things considered, they sound pretty fresh. Leaders of Men. Was it No Love Lost that I liked? There's one that sounded really good. Yeah, Warsaw, that's right. I can't remember which song it was. There was one that stood out to me a little bit. I don't remember what it is now. So digital. Warsaw Pack. What was auto suggestion? More of the like I remember nothing stuff. Obviously transmission. Would have loved to have seen this on Unknown Pleasures. Different version of She's Lost Control. Cool production on this one. A little more immediate. Incubation. That's fair. It's fine. More of that closer kind of post-punk. And this sounds just like a Deer Hunter song. That's wild. Dead Souls. Oh. Obviously, atmosphere, very beautiful. Super epic drums. OG level Tear Us Apart, which is not the best version. Trim my mustache. The best version of Love Will Tear Us Apart is the 1995 mix. I think there's a term for it, permanent mix. And it's on that music video. This has a way better mix to it, and the outro is great. Way more jangly. The outro is fantastic. The acoustic guitar. The outro actually has chord changes. Like far and away the best version. I don't know why it's not the most popular. It's great stuff, man. Yeah, not bad. And then like all of the stuff on the bonus CD. I just don't really care about these, honestly. It's just like C-sides, honestly. I'm not a fan of new mixes. That's fair. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't do it. Don't go there. Anyway. So, hello everyone, by the way. How many people we got now? 5? 5 or so. Also, we'll hopefully be streaming with Ethan tomorrow. I was out of town last week, so we weren't able to do it. It was bound to show up eventually, right? This album didn't really grow on me, all things considered. There's some okay stuff on it, but Sunrise, just instrumental thing, then Church, like all of these like drum machine loops. Oh, you did get fired. You foretold the future. I like some of Buckland's like dreamy, The Edge-esque guitar riffs here and there. This one's not bad. The most Radiohead, maybe, but it's also very much not. I mean, at least they're having fun. This song is schmaltzy as hell. But it's beautiful. It's no O from Ghost Stories, but it's a very pretty piano track. I dig this as like a iPhone demo. Arabesque, most overrated band ever. That is probably true. Probably. It's Baby's first art rock band. It's the entry to Radiohead, which is the entry to everything else. This has a great climax. Also, this is a leftover riff from the Brian Eno days. So nothing. It doesn't have like a personality to it. It kind of falls between the cracks. And then Chris Martin's like, man, oh, if only guns weren't around, we'd be fine. And then Orphans. This is one that came to him at the last minute before the album was like ready to go. And it's like, oh wow, good job being really inspired, bud. This one's nice. This would just foreshadow Beautiful on the next album. Which is why I can't really listen to this one anymore. Old Friends is cool. Like this album at least has like one song for every Coldplay fan. Like you're bound to enjoy at least one track from this album if you enjoy Coldplay at any level. This was a cool like, was it Alice Coltrane thing going on here? Another phoned in pop song. And then the outro track, which is incredibly forgettable. Dude, we just listened to Automatic for the People. Give it a rest. Oh, man. Mike Stipe. He called. He wants his song back. Yeah, everyday life is. Yeah, this. I don't know. There are a couple tracks I enjoy. I think Arabesque is a lot of fun. Um, what else? Next. Yeah, let's just truck forward. Oh, okay. I'm actually eager to relook at this one. Um, because I feel like this album has gotten more acclaim in the last like 5 years than it, or like last 2 or 3 years maybe, because I've only been doing this for wait 5 years. Yeah, I've been doing this 5 years. Dang, that's crazy. I feel like in the last several years though, this album has like gotten even more popular than it already was. You guys disagree with that? um I feel like it's rising up in like people's rankings, and people are willing to like stomach it a little bit more. I don't know. For how quirky it is, I'm surprised at how popular it's gotten. Born Under Punches. I like the way that this song kind of layers on as it goes. This is the first reaction? Wow. There's not many reactions to Remain in Light on YouTube, is there? Also, there's not many reactions to full REM albums either. I discovered that recently. Come on, stop. Actually, one of my least favorites on the album. This one's fun. Just kidding. The great curve. I feel like this is when the album like finally hits its stride. The first two tracks like don't quite do it for me as much as some of these other ones. Obviously, Once in a Lifetime, freaking bop. Boom, boom, boom. Almost a normal pop chorus, but it's still weird as hell. Seen and not seen. I like this one. Might take 10 years or so. Thinner lips. Had also multi-imagined to fit the new, be forced to change to fit the new apparent. They may have arrived. This is my favorite one, I think, aside from how Once in a Lifetime. I don't know, there's just something really fun about this one to me. Overload is cool. Their Joy Division song. I do like the second side more. It's more entertaining to me. I mean, they basically did I Remember Nothing without even having heard it, which is pretty impressive. Really? I don't know. I like the back half. Anyway, pretty solid album. It's just way too quirky for me to listen to like at any point. I have to be in the right mood, and honestly, I'll probably opt for something off of was it Fear of Music that I did? Air is a great track. I don't know, this one's just so dense that I'm never really in the mood for dense albums much these days. I don't know. I'd like to try to get more into complicated music again though, but ooh, perfect timing as we go forward into Elliot Land. What a great album this is, man. Oh, this is just such a good album, isn't it? Hmm. Doom, 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 doom. I love the like weird lo-fi percussion right here. I mean, as a folk guitarist, I really enjoy what he was able to do with a guitar. Keep the chords simple, maybe add a little bit of melody into the chords, but just like your vocal tone and your rhythm and your melody structures, like those are the ones that carry it home. Alameda great. Ballad of Big Nothing is a personal favorite. Between the Bars, little mini masterpiece here. Yeah, I heard, I think it was Son of Sam, and that seemed a little more produced. Great track, Pictures of Me. A little more of an upbeat one. Which his upbeat ones aren't always my favorite. Nice open tuning one. Keeps it interesting. Rose Parade, another favorite. Throwing out candy that looks like money. Great track. Punch and Judy. Interesting tone shift on the album. Not necessarily a favorite on its own. Angelus. Real skill, so glad to meet you, Angela. I don't remember this track. Nice. Cupid's Trick. I don't remember this one either. Oh. Hey, been a while since I stopped by, but I noticed you haven't been uploading Berserk readings. I'm almost caught up with you. Any reason? I haven't been able to stream every single weekend, and I don't know. There's 1 week I took a break because I had a cold. I didn't want to read a bunch of Berserk. Then last week I was out of town. And then this week I put up a poll saying, like, you guys want another one of these videos or do you want a Berserk reading? And the poll picked this. So next week I will be doing more Berserk. I'm very excited to get back into that. This one's good. I love the little walk up the guitar riff. Say Yes, great way to end the album. I'm in love with the world through the eyes of a girl who's still around the morning after. Needle in the Hay is pretty good too, though. We broke up a month ago. The different guitar parts in this, nice stuff. Great album. So excited to get into more of his stuff. The New Order Substance. Like this one way more than the Joy Division one. Ceremony, great way to kick things off. This is the first New Order song I ever heard. Not really a good indication of them as a band. Everything's Gone Green. I don't really listen to them much anymore. They hit really good when I was reacting to them, but I don't go back to them much. I will put on Temptation in the car because my family likes it. Sumner's riffs, overlooked. Great guitar parts in New Order tracks. Obviously Blue Monday, no one likes that song. Confusion. Thieves Like Us, great track. Working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. Perfect Kiss. Is this the longest version? The music video version? Perfect Kiss is good. This is a better version of Subculture, I think. Or am I completely wrong? Yeah, I'm completely wrong. Roses, hello. Shell Shock is cool. I got to hear it in Pretty in Pink, and it plays for literally like 15 seconds. It's like at the end of a scene as it transitions into another scene. It's barely in the movie. Not really into State of the Nation. I don't know. One of those corny New Order songs. This has a great intro. Problem is it cuts out the really great bass outro. Yeah, who cares? True Faith, overrated. It's not bad, but I think it's really strange that it was so popular. In a Lonely Place. Oh, bold claim. Cries and Whispers. Oh, the video. Okay. I don't know, like the B-sides, the like post-punk B-sides for Joy Division and New Order are interesting in a way, but they're not like good full songs. Hurt. Is this the one that was supposed to be like Mesh? Or wrongly called Mesh? You have the beach. Danger, danger. Confused. Instrumental. I don't know why you would want instrumentals unless you were going to maybe put it on to dance to. Lonesome Tonight is cool. Cut from the same cloth as like Leave Me Alone. It feels like a Low Life or Brotherhood track. Interesting instrumental here. Thieves Like Us instrumental, who cares? Kiss of Death, this is the other Blue Monday one, right? No, this is the Perfect Kiss remix. Shame of the Nation. I just don't care. I really don't. But 1963 is good. This one's a fun one. I like this. Anyway, yeah, so that was Substance. Some decent tracks on it, but like a lot of fluff that I don't care about. On this one, I don't know how I feel about this one, honestly. I feel as though there's a severe lack of melody on this album. A lot of the songs sound really muddy compositionally. I like the slowcore folk aspect. Grace Cathedral Park is nice. Down Through has a great guitar line. Feels almost like fantasy soundtrack. I walk down the hill. Katie song. Magnificent bit of slowcore. Super meditative track. Love this outro. This is a 90s album here. Mistress, I didn't love. I heard a little bit of Benji. That was my intro to Mark. I feel like I like the piano version of this a little bit better. I did a track off of the first album, and now I really want to do the first album. This album just feels too big. Feels a little bloated, a little too slow at times. Things mean a lot. My feet can't make the hill to the top of your, and none of this will matter. Scares me how you get older, how you forget about each other. Fun House. This is the slow one. Yeah, this is slow core. Like, I like what it achieves. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to sit and stew in it. But songs like Take Me Out by themselves. This is great. Roller Coaster. The blue water. I definitely like the A-side way more than the B-side. B-side is a little bit of a trudge. Going down, minding me. I mean, the vibe is decent. It's just like, I don't know. I simultaneously like the vibe, but also I'm a little unsettled by it. I don't quite know why. This one I liked. Your mom doesn't give and eats what's left, Dad. But don't you leave me out here too long. Yeah, this is good. Will you bring me out there too? Don't you leave me out here too long. Very nice. Dragonflies. New Jersey and Take Me Out go together well. Oh my gosh, it's Galaxy 500 slowed down 200%. Shit keeps plummeting to the earth. Piano version of Mistress. Oh yeah, there's definitely a Mark Eitzel vibe here. I think, did I mention Red House Painters to you, Andreas, as like a recommendation for slowcore that you would like? I feel like I did at some point. Smoking a cigarette on a porch of an apartment room.
The light color.
It definitely is a vibe. This is a weird song.
So do I feel.
It's a little, this and Low, that's what it was. I could see you really enjoying this too if you haven't heard much of them, Andreas. Funhouse and Mother. I don't know why they're on here. Strawberry Hill.
She worries about me.
It's not melodic at all. I think I like this one. That's true. That's very true.
Of mine. Freeze frame the sudden moment.
I would say the songs I enjoy from this are Grace Cathedral Park down through Katie's song. Things Mean a Lot is okay. Take Me Out, New Jersey. The piano version of Mistress is nice. And then Brown Eyes. All the other ones, like Funhouse, Roller Coaster, Dragonflies, Mother, Strawberry Hill, just those aren't really my speed. And that's not a slowcore joke. It's just, I don't know, they're so like murky. But I think I would like other Red House Painters albums, though, based on what I've heard. And I really want to do more, honestly. Oh, man, we're doing the Bowie again. My goodness. My goodness, guys. We're on the Bowie. Oh, man, where are you in this list? The Man Who Sold the World. I don't like this album a whole lot. I don't know. This early Bowie was like this one, and I actually have no idea why you reacted to this album. People wanted me to, I think. I don't know. I had asked people which ones I should do, and they mentioned this one. Width of a Circle by Kurt Cobain.
It's pointless to put in hand, talking to my wall. I'm not quite sane.
Full like progressive rock sounding.
Yeah, black country rock. Packers up and rest up here.
I see the appeal, but like not one really good album. I don't know. Maybe Black Star. Ziggy. Ziggy could be a contender. I would say that Low is not like a perfect album like everyone makes it out to be. I think it's just really important. Some great songs on it, though. Yeah, no perfect albums. Some that have like a ton of good ones in a row.
Called it the prayer. It's
Man, this album does nothing for me. Just the hard rock, the blues rock. No, this is the one that Kurt Cobain covered. Riff gets a little old.
Your eyes took rise and made my way back home. I lost control. Your eyes
It's just forgettable. I never think about it. This has a fun riff.
when all the world was very young.
Anyway, I want to start talking about this one. Changes. Corny as hell, but like infectious too. I always forget that this album has Life on Mars on it.
On some clothes in today.
The chorus of this one's good.
What are we coming to?
I don't know, the piano glam,
Be no fun for you.
I don't know how to get into it.
World to come where the books were found by
Some
the
fun songs on here though.
written in pen. Don't you know you're driving your brothers and brothers insane?
Oh yeah.
Make it plain. Gotta make way for
8-line poem. I think Ziggy is better than Hunky Dory. By a good stretch. Although Andy Warhol is pretty sick.
down in the sun that didn't.
Life on Mars.
It's a god-awful small affair
Is this song overrated?
to the girl with the mousy hair. But her
What was the
mommy
big deal with this
said
song?
no,
Like why?
and her daddy
Why this one?
told her to go. But her friend
People treat it like
nowhere
Bohemian
to be
Rhapsody.
seen.
I'm just asking.
Through her sunken dream,
I don't think it's a bad song. There's some tracks where I'm like, why did that one get so big? It's like Losing My Religion. I was just like, why this one?
the film is a sad thing for, for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools as they ask her to focus. If you never know who's in the best-selling show.
Underrated?
Mouse has grown up, ether to the no- as I ask her to focus on sailors fighting in
It has 1 billion views on YouTube. It was like the alt-rock song to kick off the 90s.
Be sorry, 'cause we will you stay in our pants with a couple of cooks. We bought a lot of things to keep you warm.
It's just not my speed.
With us, you're gonna be pretty.
Quicksand?
Growler's uniform, I the toad, I'm the twist hawk, where others see their target. Don't believe in yourself. Don't
I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of this just set the stage for his better pop songs later.
love a Superman. I'm in the quicksand of my thoughts,
I don't know.
and I
Very poppy while not being super melodic.
things that happened in the past only happened in your mind, only in your mind.
Trying to...
Oh, forget
Whoops.
your mind and you'll be free.
That better?
Yeah. The writings
Andy Warhol, great track.
It's Warhol, actually.
What REM songs are you playing?
As in holes. What? Andy Warhol.
Shiny Happy People?
Andy Warhol.
I don't know, if you put on like Pilgrimage, it's hard, or like Shaking Through, it's hard to turn that off. Great track. Don't bring it up.
I hear this Robert Zimmerman wrote a song for you.
He's the Joker man.
He'll scratch this world to pieces. Told them how they saw
Wow, there's just not really a spice to this album. Maybe I'm missing something. I just don't get it. Reckoning? South Central Rain is good. Harbor Coat, Seven Chinese Brothers. And that one ends with Rockville, right? Or it has Rockville near the end. There's good stuff on that people would enjoy. Little peek forward to Ziggy and Aladdin here. Beulah Brothers, this was the weird one.
to make it seem improbable. Well, leads and first.
Jingly Dad Jams, that's right. I have a hard time imagining anyone could listen to Pilgrimage or Shaking Through and not enjoy it immensely. If they just like pop rock in general.
So you can scream and still relax. Backs on the arch.
I'm sorry, this album just like still holds no spark for me. And I can't really, oh my gosh, we gotta go back. What a gear shift. I don't know why. I don't know why. Artists, electronic. Oh boy.
My name is not important, it's a signal, a sign, it means I'm doing what...
Dude, you're rapping the lamest thing on earth. Electronic has good songs. As a band, not worth fully checking out. Man, the second album, Raise the Pressure. Raise the Pressure was like one of the worst times I had reacting to an album. I was not enjoying myself. Alternative mom band. Reality. Oh, push out to the beat. Andreas, would it offend you if I... I can't do it now. If I did a sexy German accent, I listen to the disco. Tighten up. Z-Twig did really like electronic. I don't know if that's changed or not. It's okay. Patience of a Saint is really nice with, what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson on backing vocal. Neil Tennant. Or main vocals. Decent track. Definitely in line with Pet Shop Boys sound. Getting Away With It is decent. This is the one he's on backing vocals on. This is a decent one. Gangster. Who cares? Technique throwaway. Soviet LaMayo. Get the message? Is this one with a really cringy music video? Whatever. Try the beat? Or try all you want? Some Distant Memory. I was really hoping to like this a lot. It's like, ooh, like the synth of Sumner with the guitar of Mar. And Mar is like almost nowhere to be found. At least as far as like his signature stuff goes.
Control. You got lust for blood running in your soul. You know, if every person upon this earth became well received, but I don't send.
This is kind of lame. I'm sorry, it's kind of lame. A couple of decent tracks on there. Spitting balls, mate. So now, eager to check in on this one again. I feel like there's like maybe only 1 or 2 weak tracks on this album. 5 Years is one of my lesser favorites, or one of my lesser picks.
Then I knew he was not lying. I never thought I'd need.
I think the fact that Hunky Dory didn't really have that like concept album thing going on, it didn't really work for me.
Girls smiling and waving and look.
5 years. Soul Love. Best on the album, You're a Madman.
She kneels before the grave, a brave son.
Decent pop songwriting here. It's accessible. Moon Age Daydream.
I'm an alligator. Oh, the world. Don't fake it, baby. Friends, your space stays close to mine.
Complicated music, but it's approachable. Starman is fantastic. Very straightforward. Acoustic guitar.
Waiting in the sky.
Nice little riff. Ain't it? It ain't easy. This is a cover, right?
Over the town.
Don't really care. Lady Stardust. You could do great stuff with a piano.
Up on the stage. All right.
Looks forward to like stuff off of Aladdin Sane for sure. Star. It's just, we got bops on here, man. This is way better than Hunky Dory. A little bit of like a proto garage rock thing here. Obviously Ziggy, he played guitar. Hey, I'm convincing someone. How about that? I'm not used to convincing people of anything. Suffragette City might be my favorite on here. The End Man. That synth line. This riff coming up. Yeah. Great stuff, man. Rock and Roll Suicide, nice way to end it. Really, like, 5 Years, Moon Age Daydream, and It Ain't Easy are my only ones where I'm like, eh. Take them or leave them.
Too young to choose it. And the clock waits
I know.
so
That's how I feel, bro.
on your song.
Good stuff. And then we went right into
Past the cafe,
Aladdin.
but you don't need when you're
Aladdin, where are you? Hello, I need you. You have so many albums, dude. There you go. I think at the time I liked this a bit more than Ziggy. I might like Ziggy a little bit more than this now. But this has some nice stuff on it. Super intense glam. Great title track. Did you guys know that Mike Garson commented on my Aladdin Sane reaction? That was a bit surreal. Drive-in Saturday's a lot of fun.
The light. Don't laugh, babe, it'll be alright. Pour me out another phone. I'll ring and see if
Yeah, the title track is great, really great.
she'd sigh like
Panic in Detroit.
Detroit. For all that we're left alive.
This is okay. Like his stuff from Low and Heroes. The riff on this is nuts. Oof, time. I remember this one being fun. Yeah, Prettiest Star. It gets a little old after a while, but like what it's trying to go for. This is also a cover, right? This one's pretty nuts. And the piano just steals the show. This one's fun, I think. Stones cover, thank you. Feels like something off of Ziggy. Yeah, and then the closer is good. I don't know, man. I don't know which one I like more, Ziggy or this. They're different albums for sure. They're not like just mirrors of each other. They this is going in a direction that Ziggy wasn't going. And that's true. Ooh. Okay. Pasaicho Chandy. There's some good stuff on here. Obvious highlight, we have The Living End. This album is crazy noisy. Really compressed but distorted all to hell. It's really hard to stomach at times. I haven't come back to this album very much. And it's nothing against Jesus and Mary Chain or this album itself. It's a really strong taste, even if it's not anything crazy. Is this the one that's like a copy of Just Like Honey? In a hole? Barbed Wire Kisses. It was in your home. This one's fun. I like it. It's like this bubblegum pop band filtered through the craziest like distortion. Really noisy. Another copy of Just Like Honey. It's not even a long album, but there's a ton of songs. There's also not a lot of variety. I don't want to sound like I'm just criticizing it. I'm just trying to explain why it never grabbed me. Post-punk? Oh, it's the post-punk music, yeah. Very good, very good. You know what's a great song, though? Oh, back to Bowie. Oh, I gotta sneeze, hold on. Dang, it's going away. Anyway, Station to Station, what a track. I like the later part. I mean, this is interesting, but like, I feel like once it kicks into gear. Great stuff. It's too late. Golden years. Golden. This is a fantastic album. Interesting album because it's only 6 tracks. So it's sort of like a Black Sheep. I mean, all of his albums are Black Sheeps, honestly. It's true. This is a beautiful song. DVD 1.5. This song has Robin Thicke all over it. Oh. Stay. TVC 1.5 is great. Weakest track on the album. Wild as the Wind is nice. Super chill.
I hear the sound, life itself.
I should listen to this album again, front to back. Granted, I'm not like super into the soul or like any of the funk aspects, but like there's some really cool ideas on this one. Anyway, we're gonna take a break, everybody. We're gonna take a break. We've covered 12 albums so far, so we're trucking along. We will pick up with Low. Look at that. I'm sorry. No break. Well, there will be a break. I will probably be back in about 5 minutes, so I'll see you in a bit. Ah, the French champagne. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Where he at? I don't know. Oh, there he is. There he is. I have my bourbon, double pour for an hour. Trucking through the why would you react to my song? I just released it. No. Not doing song reactions right now. Just too busy. Also, that's not what this live stream is about, so I apologize. Oh, there she is. She's back. Hi. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Did you invade again? Yeah. You need to go. This is not a stream for children. You brought the snake? Snake. Snake. Here, yeah, you take it and go, okay? Okay, love you. Love you. Close the door. She's learned how to open doorknobs, and she's not even 2 years old yet, so she's beyond her years. Close door? Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Love you. Bye. Hey Zajac, how's it going? Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay. Hopefully it stays that way. If not, I'm gonna have to do manual override. Okay, Zajac, good to see you. So, low. Interesting that this was a instrumental. No, I did not see that. As an avid super fan, I don't know how I missed that. I love this little bit here. The only reason people really like this album is because they think Bowie looks really cool on the front cover. This album doesn't really have like a thorough tone though. Like the B-side does. But it's all like the front side's just all art rock. That's funny. Sound and vision is stellar though. Luis, good to see you. That's fair, Andreas. Oh, maybe this album is just too dense for me. Tonally, at least. Always crashing in the same car is nice. There's only 2 songs I don't like on this album, and that's Breaking Glass and What in the World. It's still a great album, don't get me wrong. You did. You did. I railed on about how terrible they were. The album covers were too white. I do think this album is better than Heroes. Be My Wife is a lot of fun. The piano on this. This is my personal favorite on the album. One of my favorite Bowie songs, period. Ironic and interesting that we're listening to some Brian Eno, David Bowie stuff on the day my Another Green World reaction came out. It's just a really great piece of music. What's Warsawa? Where's Chester sauce? Warsawa. Love Ambient 4. Really overlooked. Everyone just knows Ambient 1. They might know like 2 and the Pearl. 3 gets really overlooked as well because it's not named Ambient 3, right? It's like something else. Yeah, New Career in a New Town is... I just love it. It's simple, but I love it. These ambient pieces are really nice pieces of music. It's just like they're 2 different albums to me. 1 through 7 is something, and then 7 through 11 is something else. Or 8 through 11 is something else. Art Decade. Did I like this one? This is Robert Smith's favorite album. How involved was Bowie with these like Eno pieces? Not only is the composition like compelling, but the production is always like, ooh, a new sound. Subterraneans I loved. And wasn't there a couple like B-sides that I listened to as well? Low David Bowie. There's no other versions of it on here. This is cool. And that goes right into Heroes. Yeah, Low is like super important album. And like I said, there's only like 2 tracks on it I'm not into. But as an album, it's like there's no like overarching tone to it or cohesiveness like within the vacuum of the album itself. Everyone's always like, "Oh, 70s Germany and Iggy Pop and Brian Eno." But it's like, yeah, sure, and that kind of elevates it. But like the music itself, the album itself, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The idiot. I still got to do some of that early Iggy Pop. Beating the Beast. These are interesting songs on here. This seems a little bit more of a cohesive album as well. Weird songs though, huh? And then this one, no one cares about this song. Sons of the Silent Age. So odd. Such like a visionary mix of styles. Granted, this was stuff that Eno was toying with on Another Green World and before. I was gonna make a Fantana Mix joke when I was talking about slowcore. I don't think the songs on this album are as good as the songs on Low, but there's still a lot of cool music. This is one of my favorites. When it comes in. Great track. Sense of Doubt. Even Here. I don't know, guys. I'm just not feeling very confident right now. Just this weird sense. Eno. All of the ambient tracks are equally good on all 2 of these albums. Moss Garden is the worst ambient track. I like it. Moss Garden is chill as hell. Again, no album cohesion. This is on the same album as Beauty and the Beast. It's like, okay. Neil Kuhl. This one's okay. I like Sense of Doubt more than this. And then Secret Life of Arabia, dude. What a way to end the album. Anyway, Secret Life. It's cool, but see, like on the A side, I really only dig Heroes, and then on the B side, you got V2 Schneider, the ambient stuff, and then the fun Secret Life of Arabia. So I think the B side's way better on this than the A side, and Low is a better album by a little bit. Lodger. People like were surprised that I picked this one to do, and I made the point in the reaction that I was like, why is this part of the Berlin trilogy when it wasn't recorded in Berlin? It makes way more sense to me to have Station to Station Low Heroes be the Berlin trilogy. Because this is not really anything like those previous 3. Station to Station leads into Low way better than Low and Heroes lead into this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicky, but there's crazy stuff on here. I have a couple favorites. I don't love it as an album. It's even harder to get into than Talking Heads. Oh, she's back. Hello.
Hi.
It's like that. Hi. How's it going? It's that scene from the news thing where the mom comes barreling in. Thank you. Fantastic voyage. Isn't Boys Keep Swinging the same? Does she still listen to the Shags? That's not the same child. She listens to everything we listen to. African Night Flight. It's okay. I have 3 kids. This is dense Bowie. This is Bowie just having fun. I can see people liking this. It's not it doesn't quite hit for me though. Yasasin. I don't really like this one. It's a bit of a strong taste. Red Sails. I mean, there's some commendable stuff here, but like, it's not really a comfortable album. Look Back in Anger is my favorite. The music video for this is pretty good too. That's just cool. Boys Keep Swinging. I forget. No, I did not. I skipped most of his 80s output. I think the only 80s album I did was Scary Monsters. And then I picked up with Earthling? I don't remember.
Johnny is a man.
It's just dense music, man. I don't know. It's just an uncomfortable, awkward album to me. But I give it credit where it's due. At least I hope I do. Yeah, Scary Monsters. There's some bops on here. A lot of these I haven't listened to in a long time. Up the Hill Backwards, Ashes to Ashes, and Scream Like a Baby are my favorites. This is like Lodger, but more focused. More poppy, dare I say. Because I would argue that this album is almost as dense. This one's good. The reverb and the like backing vocals is a really interesting touch. Up the hill backwards. The title track. People classify this as a new wave album. I don't know if I agree with that. Fripp was on this? Obviously one of the best Bowie tracks. New Romantic is a better description. Ashes to ashes. Great outro. Love that synth. Best track on the album by far. Fashion. Kind of like a leftover glam idea. Man, she just keeps hitting. Hi. You can just keep coming in. You being naughty. You get out of here. You get out of here. Bye-bye. Oh, love you. I was saying that with, I think in the reaction I did for Lodger, I compared it to Remain in Light, and people were like, that's actually a really interesting thing. When I was listening to this song in the reaction, I think I was like, just not in the right headspace, and I didn't really vibe with this one that much. And I've always meant to go back and listen to it again.
How come you only want tomorrow? There you go, blindly, docile, as
Seems like a very anthemic track.
you put your luck, a broken nose, numbers, and they brought me to court.
I should really give it its own proper listen again. This one I really dig. Love the like guitar vibe on this. Just cool. Kingdom Come. I don't know. I only like half this album, to be honest. It seems competent. The tough part I have with Bowie is like, I said a lot in the reactions as well. He's not easy. He tricks you into thinking that like his albums are accessible because they're like pop adjacent, but they're just so complicated and dense. This is an interesting one. Then we got the part 2 of It's No Game.
Silhouettes and shadows, heaven or heart, just big heads and drums. I am bored
They are varied.
from the grading. Draw the blinds on yesterday, and it's also much scarier.
I can see why this album is liked. I just don't feel it personally. Oh, Outside. Oh boy. People were surprised I did this one too. And this is this one's a doozy, but it's a lot of fun, honestly. I'm not going to go through every single one. We have track 2. Really cool composition on here. Heart's Filthy Lesson. Pretty intense track.
There's always a diamond friendly
Some people really hate this album. I kind of like it.
hotel.
Small Plot of Land. So much going on here. Like, it's really interesting. Hello, Space Boy. Like, geez, man. Motel. If I had to choose one Bowie album, I would go for Low. That's a fair choice. I don't know what I would go for. Heathen's decent. Heathen ain't bad. Oh yeah, I remember this. Wishful Beginnings is a little terrifying. I'm deranged. The really quick percussion on this track, combined with the slow vocals, is really unnerving. Architect's Eyes. For it being as like experimental and long of an album as it is, there's a decent amount of like accessible tracks on here. Interesting outro with Strangers When We Meet. Surprisingly upbeat track. This was on a soundtrack, right?
So I can't go on and it sounds right.
Interesting stuff. An overlooked album I do really think is The Next Day. I think it wait, where is it? Hold on. Up? Where? Back there. Okay. There's some cool stuff on this album. There really is, especially given that it's like 2013. It was his like 492nd thousandth album. It's pretty impressive. I wasn't really into the opening track. I did not do Reality, no. I mean, I could do a third pass on Bowie. I'm not entirely sure. It's not really urgent for me right now. Tom Waits. This is a great track. Doo-doo-doo. I like that he embraced like straightforward rock on this album. Because like it's way more accessible than most of his albums, but the songwriting is still good. It's not sold out. The songs are still complicated tonally. Where Are We Now is a great track. Where are we now? I saw Black Star. I think I saw Lazarus. I watched a bit of the Valentine's Day one, which speaking of. Watched a bit of the Ashes to Ashes one. I don't usually watch music videos, so I haven't seen many of anyone really. If you can see me. Dance track. I'd rather be high. Do 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 do. Boss of Me.
Tell me when you're sad.
Oh, cool. Kind of forgettable. This is my favorite track on the album, though. I love this guitar. How does the grass grow? I mean, it's okay to like not like this, I suppose, but it's not bad. It really is not bad. a bit long. There's some cuts that can be made.
I want to see you clearly.
He is a really uncomfortable outro.
But I am a seer.
Feels like you're cooking. Yeah, for a comeback album, it is solid. What was my next one? Black Star. What a track this is. Oh, me too. Me too. I've been re-listening to Hounds of Love again to properly give the B-side of proper attentive listen. Talk about uncomfortable music. Like, I don't feel comfortable listening to this song because I worry that I'm going to summon a demon into my room. Man, the music video is wild. Progressive song. Never lost his edge. Speaking of edge.
Touch me like a dude. Hold your man as I cry.
Oh, nice. About time. Lazarus.
I've got scars that can't be seen. I've got trauma
Oh, that's cool.
that can't be stolen.
Very nice. Didn't you say they were married?
Yeah, man. Then I used up all my money. Just like that bluebird.
This one's a track.
I got
Man, that's an intense one.
Gina so sound so titty up this mouth check say.
This is the Scott Walker Bish Bosh. Dollar Days. Bowie the Rapper. Oh yeah, this one was nice.
It's nothing to see through. Dollar days, survival sex, honor stretching tails to necks.
Great Sublime track, and of course the outro. This is great.
That's the message that I can't give everything.
Solid stuff, man. Really like "'Tis a Pity She Was a Whore" and "Girl Loves Me." Probably the two where I'm like, you know, I don't need them. They're cool, they're entertaining. I don't need them. All right, so that ooh. Most of the tracks on this album I don't remember except for maybe Venus. And obviously Marquee Moon is the standout track, but let's check him out again. Yeah, Marquee Moon, like, or proto Interpol. I'd say should say Marquee Moon was proto Interpol. The Strokes. Apparently, the Strokes said they had never heard television before they were making music, and I'm like, that is so incredibly hard to believe. This is the Strokes from 1977. I'm gonna skip Marquee Moon, we'll come back to it. Yeah, I don't remember many of these. Nice guitar stuff here. This is crazy to hear from 77 though, man. Torn Curtain. Interesting outro. It's just all overshadowed by the title track, though. 1977. The bass. Also, this guitar is really hard. It's very hard to play. I love when he plays the low D string. A lot of fun to get lost in the riff. The solo, I should say. The acceleration. What a piece of work. I remember after doing the first reaction, I just had this like in my head. I had the two guitars going, the bass, just like stuck in my head. There was like something about it, man. And here it comes. Man. Great stuff. They deserve the love they get. Some of the tracks are a little dull for me, but Venus, Parts of Torn Curtain, Elevation, Guiding Light, I like those. I like those. Oh, do a little bit of Morrissey before we leave, guys. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? I'll do Morrissey. Yes. He has a new album coming out. Should be quite good. Viva Hate. I remember really liking this album. I don't know if it will hold up though. Ones that I remember I like is Every Day is Like Sunday. Late Night Maudlin Street, I think, is a really overlooked Morrissey track. Suede Head is great. Dial a Cliche I enjoyed, and Margaret on the Guillotine was also quite good. Even though it has a ton of murder in it. Break Up the Family. Well, let's go ahead and listen to some of these again. We'll see if there's any that I enjoy that I don't remember enjoying. I remember this being the first track I heard from solo Morrissey, and I was like, uh-oh. Is it all going to be like this? Also, look at the font on the Spotify album. Do you think he, like, talked to his bandmates for his solo stuff and was like, hey, can you sound like the Smiths? Can you sound like my friends? And they're like, sure. It's not like he knows how to play instruments. Gets good around here. Goes down, Bengali, Bengali. This one's all right. Oh yeah, the chorus has a nice little riff. Thank you. Good to see you here. I hope you guys have been enjoying these. I felt like it would be a valuable thing to go back and casually chat. Also, I just wanted to have, like, once we were done with the donation streams, I was like, I want more chill hangout stuff. A really quick chamber song. This is an overlooked Morrissey track right here. Great guitar. Suede Head. I didn't love this track when I first heard it. At first I was like, that guitar is kind of annoying. But then it kicks into the verse. It's a proper Morrissey track right here. Break Up the Family. This is one you like. Sounds like Fontana mix.
It's dead and blazing on my. It wasn't youth, it wasn't life, or an old side.
Wasn't there a track on the album that I didn't do? Let me look at this real quick. Hold on. Viva Hate Morrissey. I feel like there was something I left out because it wasn't on the version that I had. Okay, let's see. Chapters. No, Break the Family is here. The Ordinary Boys. This has Treat Me Like a Human Being instead of The Ordinary Boys. That's what it was. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So this wasn't the reaction.
Resigned where we were to ending our lives. I'm so glad to grow older. Home late, full of hate, despise the needs. Let me put my arms around them. 'Cause I really do love them.
Did you say bad?
Now does that sound
Why don't I not remember that track? Here's the one I didn't listen to. So I just won't play it. I don't mind if you forget me.
So now you send me your heart regards when once you'd send me love. Sincerely, I must tell you, you're my
This is one I like.
wish. When you said do as I do and
Overlooked.
scrap your fade ways, dial a cliche. But the person underneath, where does he? And you find
And Margaret on the Guillotine.
the kind people.
Love the dreamy vibe of this
Will you die
with the lyrics.
old inside?
Great guitar. And then it ends with this. Classic. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. So that's where we're going to end it today. We will continue with Bona Drag probably next time. Yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys had fun. Did about 2 hours here. Yeah, so Another Green World is up on the channel now. Go check that out if you haven't. And we'll be getting into Elliott Smith soon too. Next week we got a Berserk stream, and then tomorrow I'm streaming with Ethan on his channel. Play some Wild Frost, something like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Thank you all for stopping in. Yeah, thanks, Andreas. Thank you everyone for being here. Really appreciate it. And until next time, fare thee well and Godspeed.